Tiny Epic Defenders. So we played Tiny Epic Defenders a good bit, but we always played the print and play. So tell us a little bit about Tiny Epic Defenders, Lara, and what you thought of the full production version that we finally played for the first time last night.
All right. Well, Tiny Epic Defenders is kind of a micro game co-op. It is basically 7 cards on the table that represent locations. There's one in the middle and then 3 in a ring around it. And the center one is situated in such a way that you can only get to one of each of the 6 outside ones by. Basically, you all start in the middle, and you can only go to one of 2, and then from there proceed to the other.
How many are around it?
6.
6, okay.
And
the center one's the capital city. And then you've got, like, coast and desert and forest and all those basic
mountain, ruins is one, and you said the others. So basically you're moving around to protect these regions. Each card has a number on it and a little counter that moves up as its threat level rises. And what that's determined by is a deck of cards called the monster deck or the horde deck. And you draw a card off of it and it'll have 2 locations on it. Let's say coast and forest. You'd raise each of the threat levels by those unless you can defend. If you're there or if you use an ability of your class or an ability on one of the locations you're on to defend it. It's a pretty generic fantasy game. You got clerics, barbarian, wizard, or the various character class choices.
Druid, stuff like that.
Yeah. There's a lot more than the print and play had 4. I think there's at least 12 or 14 in this game. And they also, different from the print and play, the locations each have their own action you can do when on them. In the new one, there's 2. They're double-sided. So it allows you to either pick which one you'd rather have or have a more randomized game if you just want to do that.
That's a really good idea. I really like that. The thing I think it loses is the cool effect of flipping the card over and having that location in ruins.
Yeah.
So
in the print and play, they had a little different mechanic. Like it had a counter on it, but once it was done, you just flipped it. The counter went away, and it was fallen.
Yeah.
And this one, the counter is on a little fire mark that means it's fallen. But I did like the flipping of it.
Yeah, I did too.
It had a more visceral, like when that flipped, you knew.
But I think it's worth it to give that up to have the extra.
Double. Yeah.
Because some of those actions were way better. And
better.
Because this game's not like easy.
Yeah, I've won 3 times. I think we've beat it once, and I beat it once playing with my wife and me, and then I beat it once soloing it. But that's it. And we've played a lot. We've played a lot.
So you use your character's class action, and in this deck, there's the cards that have 2 locations. And you start out with a pretty basic deck, so you actually do a little bit of deck building, but you have a side deck that you're not using yet. So you're flipping them over, and then a card will come up that's like green. So I'm the green player, so I get 3 actions. Then a card will come up that's blue. You're the blue player. You get 3 actions. But then a card will come up that in a 2-player game that's all colors, and then we split 3 actions. Then what you do is you take a card from this other deck, add it in, go back through the deck.
Yeah, once you run through the deck, you're going to add another monster to it. And also, the secondary deck that you're adding to from will have stronger monsters, dire monsters, and then also at the end, once you get all the cards added in and you've gone through it all once, you pull out the epic foe, and that's kind of the big. He'll go in and he'll stay in until you defeat him, or you get defeated, which is more common occurrence.
A dragon or a kraken or stuff like that. But all in all, man, I still really enjoy it. I mean, it's not supposed. We kind of talked about it last night because it's gotten at least 1 or 2 bad reviews, and I just don't think this game is really meant, at least for me, to be anything more than a really fun activity in like teamwork.
Yeah,
I mean, more than any other co-op, I really like to really work together with the people I'm playing this with.
You have to. If you don't, you are doomed.
Yeah.
And it's kind of I love how hard they made it because it's challenging and you really feel good when you win. But they added some more extra variant rules I was reading through the production rule book. I can't imagine anybody playing this in the hardest way you can because those multiplayer cards that you were talking about that have all the colors, you take those out. You add in more dire enemies. You add in progressively less help for yourself. It's just...
That sounds fun.
Yeah, I don't see how you could beat it because, I mean, we can barely beat it on medium with luck, on your side. So
Yeah, man, this game isn't like anything huge or crazy or even really that epic, you know? But,
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost like this. Okay, tonight, me and this group of people are going to play Robinson Crusoe, and it's like a really hard co-op game, and we really got to work together. But I'm gonna get in a game of Tiny Epic Defenders, so we can like have like a 20 or 30-minute game where we're like learning each other,
Icebreaker,
and, like, you know,
sort of.
learning
Yeah.
how to work together good because it's a new group. It's just a good exercise in teamwork.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's quick, it's pretty basic, but it's really challenging, and you do have to really work together. I mean, I really like Tiny Epic Defenders. To me, it's probably I think it's the weakest in the series. And I played Galaxies. Kingdoms, I think, is a little bit better than Defenders.
Yeah.
After playing both more, because I mean, it's just got more going on.
Yeah, definitely
And
does.
Galaxies is in a whole different league. I mean, it's a real game. These are like pieces of games that are really good for how small and what they are.
Galaxies is full on.
It's a really good game.
Awesome.